The old MK&T Depot building. I've made it up to Denison, Texas. And you know, life here just seems pretty much as normal. There ain't too much shut down, business and commerce going on like normal. So it's good to get out and get out of the city to where everybody had went crazy. And here are some of the famous people from Denison. T.V. Munson, President Eisenhower, and Captain Sully Sullenberger.
Main Street.
Looks like business as usual, huh, Mrs. Shell? Pretty busy downtown.
Yep, they ain't worried about Rona here.
Nope.
Business as usual in this town.
Alright, let's go fishing.
As it should be.
As it should be, that's right.
It's getting ridiculous.
Looks like the economy is not shut down here at all.
Buy some vegetables and can them. We'll have fresh veggies for these damn hoarders.
Mm-hmm. Bitches.
Ricky's open here. No. It's crazy.
I like this main street. One of my favorite main streets in Texas.
There's a few things closed. They're open. Barbershop, which get cut. You're not scared of rain.
Well, the Amish store finally has some eggs. Pickled. Well, it's bratwurst time. Lake Texoma, the state park was closed, so couldn't even go on the damn thing. I don't understand it. Social distancing, and then they close all the areas that are big open spaces. I don't trust this at all. Don't trust what's going on at all right now. You shouldn't either. I mean, the news and the government says social distance. So you try to go out to some wide open area like a gigantic state park away from everybody, but it's closed. And that sounds like some globalist type shit going on, and you guys need to be prepared because this ain't normal. This ain't normal at all. They tell you one thing, but then close the ways around that to where you can go be away from people. That don't make any sense at all. Anyway, brats are ready. So at the Amish store, I was able to pick up some cheese curds. So we're gonna have bratwurst and cheese curd on white bread. Well, it's pretty cool, but it ain't open. voila! While it's gone, my bread done proofed and ready to bake. We'll throw that in the oven here in a minute. So I was going to make fresh bread from scratch, but they didn't have any yeast at the store, of course. I don't know why yeast would be run on, but it was. But they did have, in the freezer, they had a case of these here. So that's what this is. We'll see how it turns out. Now, I've been out shopping just like you folks have been. Out in the crowds, trying to find stuff at the store, like everybody else, like most of America is. However, I do have an advantage. I am pretty well connected with all the suppliers. And I'm going to give you a couple of tips here that might just save your ass. Now, I was able to get eggs and toilet paper today, so I'm in good shape. I'm going to explain to you how. Hang on. That's more like it. Even if you're not a business owner or in the restaurant industry, there are some broadline grocery stores that supply the restaurants and all, and they are open to the public. I know 3 of them right offhand. One of them is Fresh Point. If you live in a major city, you probably have a Fresh Point distribution center. It's a subsidy of Cisco, and they have an open market to the public. Now, you got to buy a large volume of stuff. You ain't going and buying 2 or 3 things. You're buying a case of it, but it is available. Another thing is, you can go to the U.S. food store, which is open to the public, and it's kind of like a Sam's. So it's large volume, but you can find the flatter eggs like I did and things like that. That's available to the public, open to the public. You don't have to be a restaurateur or anything to be able to get there. Another one is, if you live up north, Gordon Foods also has a similar type store. So if you live in a major city, there is places to shop if your local grocery store is out. These big broadliners that supply hotels and restaurants that are closed right now have plenty of product. You just got to buy a lot of it. Now, this ain't shaman, but it will clean your ass. So, for instance, if you don't want to buy 88 rolls of toilet paper or 96 rolls of toilet paper, because that's insane. And remember, people, this stuff will get back on the market within a week or so anyway. It's not like we're always going to be like this. Go in with your neighbors or some church group or whoever you associate with and ask them, you know. Would you guys be interested in splitting a case of toilet paper with me? It's 96 rolls. I don't need 96 rolls. Nobody needs 96 rolls. Well, you take 8 rolls, and you take 8 rolls, and you take 8 rolls. Let's split the cost of this thing. Because this stuff ain't cheap, and you're going to spend $70 on a case of toilet paper. But at least y'all got it. So anyway, I tried to go fishing today. I didn't actually go to them broadline stores like I was telling you. Because I got a friend that owns a couple of 3 convenience stores around, and he was going to pick up stuff anyway, so I told him, yeah, just throw me on a few things. But yeah, there's ways, and that's what I want to explain to you. Don't freak out. There's other sources for items than a grocery store. Yeah, that bread there is looking delicious. See what she tastes like. That's some tasty bread.